Okay, so this is Ringwalk Media. It's fight week for the Matchroom over in Liverpool. We've got the two of them, John and Johnny. Good to see you, boys.
How you doing, mate? You good?
All right, yeah. I'm a little bit hungry though.
I'm always hungry, but I'm resisting the temptation at the moment, so I'm doing well.
Well, listen. First off, Johnny, another big week for you. 8 rounders. Good step up for you.
Yeah, decent. He's a tough guy, very fit. He looks the part up there, but we've got to put it to the test on Saturday night, and it's just another guy I've got to get out of there.
We had a little chat with Mark Tibbs a few days ago, and he said you really upped it. You know, you're now starting to get into those realms of, serious stuff out here.
Yeah, we are, but it is serious. It's always been serious for me. It's never been a thing where I'm just going to turn up. I won't train hard for this one. Every fight is a serious fight, so it doesn't matter if it's a 4-rounder, an 8-rounder, or a 12-rounder. Every fight's the same for me.
And obviously, 8 rounders, and Eddie mentioned up there, this is the year where you perhaps might look towards the end of the year at maybe an English title or even a British title. That's got to be exciting for you.
That is exciting, but British title probably not that yet. Area titles and English titles, that's the realms that we'll probably be in. And who knows? I've got to win Saturday first. Like, it's nice to talk about these things, and yeah, you've got to plan ahead. But I never overlook the next test because this ain't going to be easy.
No, he's not, and he's a tough character, isn't he?
Yeah, he's tough. He's 6-2 as well. Fought a couple of 8-rounders. He got caught in one of his last fights in the first round, went down and got back up and survived for the whole of the fight and done well. So he's not just going to come here and lie over.
I think in this fight we're going to see perhaps a little bit more of your boxing skills, because we've seen you knock them out, but now I think in 8 rounds you're going to have time to show us all exactly what you've got.
Don't have to rush anything. Even in a 6-round fight I didn't have to rush anything, but it's just if you touch someone on the head, I'm lucky I've got the power that it can end it quickly, and if it does end quickly I'm happy with that. But if I have to go 8 rounds, I know I can do 8 rounds, so it's all good.
Now listen, 800 people, nearly 1,000 people coming up. That's all your fault. Well done. It's great to be part of Johnny's camp, and you've done so well.
Listen, nothing to do with me. He's the one that sells. I help sell the tickets, but he's the reason they're all coming up, not me. So I just hope he's trained hard. He's worked very hard. I hope he can put on another good performance, and I'm sure he'll give it his all.
We see you on fight night and you go into a little zone. You don't like it, do you?
I hate it. I just like, me and my wife and my daughter, we just go and sit down, watch all the other fights. I just like to be left alone. After the fight, anyone come and say hello, can come do what they want, but before the fight, I just want to be left alone.
Yeah, and I understand why, because the big boys in there, they do it. It's a tough business to be in, and you're at the start of a really long journey that's going to hopefully end in real prosperity for you all, and it's difficult, isn't it?
Listen, it's heavyweight boxing. Anything can happen, and as Johnny said, this guy's 6-2, another winning record. He's done a couple of 8-rounders already. He's more experienced than Johnny in that respect. And heavyweight boxing, anything can happen. No one's under any illusion that he can't. So, listen,
I'm just going to add to that. People just expecting me to beat people. It's not how you don't just beat people. It's hard work. You have to train hard. You have to be on point on a night, and you have to be ready for any eventuality. It's not just a given that I'm going to beat this guy. People have got to stop thinking like that. Nothing's given in this sport, especially as you said, heavyweight boxing.
The last time we was with you, you sent Mr. Lovejoy a little message, and he replied actually, didn't he? Which was basically any time you want. Come on, is that going to happen at some point, or is he not going to do it?
Lovejoy, we can stop talking about him. After that performance the other night, we're not interested.
It was shocking, wasn't it?
I like Christopher Lovejoy, but he is. I've seen it. We've both seen it now. He is what he is. He's just trying to call out anybody and everybody. And Johnny's, respects the sport too much to have a build up and say, "Oh, this is going to be a good fight." It wouldn't be a good fight.
No.
And
down in the round.
And as a dad, I say to him, "You don't need that fight because it is not a fight."
Well said is what I say to that. Concentrating on much, much bigger and better things, and I think we can leave it there. I think we're really looking forward to your boys coming up and making it nice and noisy over in Liverpool, and as always we enjoy your company up here. It's a pleasure to see real gentlemen in the sport, so I think we better finish with a double Bosh.
Bosh, bosh.
Bosh! Boys, have a good night on Saturday. Cheers, lads.